Yesterday, friends, we kind of ran into a bit of a roadblock. I really wanted to buy the house in Terrytown, but I wasn't able to because we didn't have the money. So I went on a massacre, and I'm not joking. If you look in the top right-hand corner of the screen there, we have about 4K more than we did yesterday, and that was with about maybe 40 minutes of work. Long story short, I was like, okay, there must be a way to make money in this game that does not have to do with duping, because that's just not a thing I can do anymore. And it turns out probably the best way to get money, at least really, really easy, just like beginner baby can do it, is to go up to the icy snow region and just hunt moose and bears and wolves. And then cook their I think it's gourmet meat and prime meat. If you put 5 gourmet meat together, I think it sells for like 315 rupees if you cook it all together. And then prime meat, I think it's 135, something like that. So that's how I made my money. Very simple, very straightforward. Let's go, Eevee. Legends Arceus, Luigi's Mansion 3. My list is super similar to yours. I feel like I'd be bad to not include AC and H. But I almost might not. I almost might not. Done a Shakespeare rabbit hole with this class I'm taking right now. Oh, no worries. I hope that it goes well. You got Nanoland back, Macas. Oh my goodness. I missed it? Kind of. I kind of missed it. Anyways, why don't we go ahead? We're gonna go buy our house. We're gonna get that situation sorted, and then we're probably going to progress story here today. Hi, Vincent. How are you? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good one. Stardew. Oh, yeah. Breath of the Wild. Let's go. I was watching, oh, heck, I can't remember her name. The Stardew speedrunner. Rosie introduced me. I am blanking. I know that she's also Canadian. I'm forgetting her name. I will find it at some point. Anyway, she's speedrunning a 100% playthrough of Stardew, and Mike and I were watching that last night. And I miss Stardew. I think I'm ready to go back, but I kind of want to wait for that update before I do. I'm doing good, Vincent. Doing good. ACNL is one of my favorite games on 3DS, but I've come to the conclusion ACNH hasn't topped it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that. Hi, Nova. Xenoblade Chronicles, F-Zero 99. Has that really made the top 3? Legends Arceus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ace, it was cool watching you play that. I can't believe you just like casually were just like, I'm just gonna 100% this. No biggie. No biggie. Hello, I am here from my dream home. Here, sorry, let me turn up this volume? Yes. I have my my Go XLR, which is like the thing I use to adjust audio, in a different position today, and it's kind of thrown me off. Could be recency bias, but F-Zero 99 is fun. Frustrating time. Had to upgrade our electric meter. Oh, is it that why it's one out? Bit of a no biggie. I've played 100% quite a few times. It's just like you just flew through it though. Stardew and Pokemon games are out there. After conversation about Arceus the other day, I may take a break from Violet to actually play it. Maybe restart it. Do it. So good. Okay, so the land is gonna cost us 1,500. What a deal. I'll buy it. And it actually, we walked right through it. We're gonna be back up there. While it is a bit far away, there's a shrine over in that direction, okay? Another member of our staff will meet you on the hill to the left of the shrine. Speak with him for more details. Will do. Yay. So next you can play. I mean, I gotta get my hands on a copy of it if I want to do that. I only have it on PS3. Just hate the Wii U and 3DS Wi-Fi are shutting down. I just got the Wii U in March, and online was part of the reason I even got one. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you're a little bit late to the party there, but It's unfortunate, but I can see why, you know. They're only gonna want to really support their current gen, which is coming up, I'm assuming, and their last gen, which will be the Switch. Oh, did you, Macas? Look at you go, beating games. Outside of ACNH, this is the closest to home ownership I'll be getting in a minute. Oh, that's a mood. That is a big old mood. Alrighty, somewhere up in this area. I think, or is it the next cliff up? Hello? Hi. Those wolves are gonna be after me. I killed so many of their brethren. Oh, hello. I did not know this was here. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Okay, there's puppers hunting me. I'm just trying to help a Korok. Thank you, Tulin. That's why we like Tulin. He, like, snipes everyone. It's like my mods. Why is this so quiet? Bear with me, bear with me. I know this looks really awkward, but... Oh, that's why. That's so much better. There we go. Husband has to go back into the office. Oh, poor Zoe. She's like, I'm all alone. Time to hunker down, no worries. Take a break from Switch now. I'm gonna focus on playing obscure Wii games. Here for it. Okay. Even got Splatoon to play, but apparently servers have been down while I was waiting. I got in June, not March. March is when they went down. Oh dear. I never had the chance to play. Okay, it is the next hill up. Never had the chance to play the OG Splatoon. I watched quite a bit of it on Twitch when it first came out. I actually remember that first day it came out. I remember coming home and I was like, I was doing homework. I was in college, I think. And I had this Twitch streamer who I enjoyed watching, and they were playing Splatoon that first day. Trixie, hello, how are you? M&M Adventure? That does sound like quite the time. Alrighty, you guys ready for house building? Must be Link. I'm Grantison of Hudson Construction. Rudson told me about you. I'm here to answer all your home building questions. In fact, why don't I get started with an overview of the process? Okay, let's take a look-see here. So that is our land. We just purchased that. We place rooms we sell here while you're on your way to building a one-of-a-kind dream home. Looks like your contract includes 2 rooms. 2 rooms to get you started. Good choice. I had the M&M Beach Party Wii game. I didn't even know M&M did games, really, if I'm honest. McDonald's gave me a free Sprite Zero as an offer on their app. I usually refuse those kind of apps, but McDonald's always has some kind of offer on there, and I avoid having to touch their gross screens. Oh, yeah, to order. Yeah, that is fair. These are the rooms. The one on the left is a foyer. The one on the right is a bedroom. They're covered with nets to protect the interiors, but don't worry, we'll remove them once construction is complete.
Oh.
All you need to do is place both rooms on the ground. Arrange rooms so they fit nicely within the rope boundaries. One more thing, you can only place rooms in the roped off area. Please remove any other items before the inspection. Yeah, so this is like really cool. This is, I remember getting to this point and like Mike hadn't done it yet, so it was just me. I remember just yelling at him. I'm like, Michael, go build your house. He's like, what do you mean build it? This is neat. This is heckin' neat. Unfortunately, I found far too many drawbacks to it. But we'll talk about that in a second. In practice, the idea is neat. Alrighty. Can I, like, attach that way? How does that look from the inside? Oh, it's just the wall. Okay. Wait, touching screens and talking to people and also ordering ahead is a godsend some days. It can be, yeah. I am done building. There's a few things you don't like about it, yeah.
Oh.
If you find any problems during the inspection, you're free to go inside. Tell me that was your first time. Nice work. Your dream home is complete at last. So, congratulations. I'll call Rodson over. Wait here for just a moment. Sorry for the wait. How are things going? Are you happy with your investment? Of course, this is only the first step. The real building process begins now. We continue to explore building your dream home. After all, Hudson Construction sells a variety of room options. Speak with Grantison if you want to know more about them. This isn't much, but here's a little gift to celebrate starting your dream home. Yay, we got fabric. Be by your side for as long as it takes to build your home of your dreams. We can take a look at the inside of the rooms you placed. Paper Mario, Color Splash, Minecraft Story Mode, Splatoon. Whoopsies. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Yeah. Amiibo Festival was kind of a fun time. In a weird way. Alright, so here's our little house. As you can see, it has like a fully functional, like you can sleep in here. There's some really interesting rooms you can buy as well. But we'll get into that. Fancied up container home. Yeah, pretty much. That, oh geez, sorry. I got excited. You ever get so excited you just climb on the counter?
Oh.
Okay. Yep. I will start building. Let me take a look. Spirit and the Mouse. Oh, yeah, that's a really, really cute game. Okay, I do need stuff. I need more rooms. I'll buy a preview. So you have like these different rooms you can use, and like it's very neat. There's like furnished, not furnished. The weapon stand and stuff rooms, those are the ones that I actually really want here because it's going to allow me to store weapons that I don't actually want to use, which I do have a couple of those now. There's a kitchen you can actually cook in here. There's a blessing room you can actually hand in your spirit orbs in here. You can have your horse. Like, it's very cool. It's very, very neat. There's just, you know, some issues with how it actually works, but we'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna buy a furnished room. I'm gonna buy a weapon stand. And I don't think I have any bows, but I'll get a shield one too. Want Wind Waker HD. I mean, I'm biased, but I would recommend that game to anyone. Have you tried Detective Pikachu Returns? No, I haven't even played the first one. I've not even played the first one. I will admit, I saw some footage of the new Detective Pikachu game, and it doesn't look fantastic, unfortunately. But maybe the gameplay's still awesome. I'm just looking at it graphically and being like, yeah, it didn't look that great. Okay, is this my foyer? I think this is my big empty room, which is what I wanted. Yep, I am ready to storm Nintendo HQ. They gotta give me my Wind Waker on Switch. You did want to raise your blood pressure, yep. That's pretty much what it's for as well. Yeah, we can go on that way. Someone play it now. Graphically, it's not the best, but the story is interesting. That's good to hear because graphically, it was a little interesting. Hi, Blobby. How are you? Does it recap? I still think I might pick up the original. In fact, I think I actually already have the original one somewhere. I I just need to, you know, give it some time to check it out. Okay, so my big issue with this house building system, and like it's cool, the biggest issue though is like, say for example, if I was to stop building right now, this section, because it's not connected to anything, you'd think maybe the game would like put a wall in. It doesn't. It's just open. And it's like, sometimes you can't connect rooms the way you want to, and it's Grantison, whatever the heck your name is, get out of the way. There we go. Alright, I'm ready for my inspection.
Ah.
I'm done.
Ah.
You've taken most of my money. I'm doing good. Ollie's doing pretty good. Mike was putting some stuff into his bag this morning. He just left for the next couple days. And Ollie thought that whatever Mike was putting into his bag was for him. He thought it was a treat, so he came running and he was very confused. Brandon, bear with. I don't think I did. Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. Won't be available after Strum. I have all the trade evos to be traded, but will be okay to DM you when I get back home. You absolutely can. I won't have... I'll have some of them to trade. Some of the baby ones. But I won't have all of them yet, just because I just finished Misty's gem, so... I'm not as far in as you. Alright, so here's our little house. We have like a little dining room. This is our... shield? Did I buy a shield one instead of a bow one? Oh, no, I did. Yes, this is good. So pretty much how this works is you equip the one and then you hit display. I think that was the only one I really wanted to display. You get a couple of cool weapons as you go through the game that I'm not gonna want to actually use. Like, should I use that? Probably. Will I? At some point, maybe, but for now, I'm gonna put it right there. My name is Long. Welcome to my crib. But yeah, that's our little house right now. Actually, you know what? Let me sleep because, one, it's nighttime, and two, Long's health is not full. Yeah, I'll let you know once I get them all, because I want to make sure I get you everything. There we go. I slept with that entire spear on my back, just so you know. But yeah, it's a cute idea. There's like outdoor, you can get like garden plots and stuff, and I think Mike had like a little mini like aquarium pool thing going on. The idea is neat. Spears need rest too. The question mark on that. Okay, I think my next order of business is we're gonna be going down into the, like, Farron region. I know that there's a couple stables in here, at least, that we can do pen quests at, and there's probably some goodies down there, too, that we want as well. Hi, Blue, how are you? Welcome on in. Where should I go from? I don't really have anywhere like here. Are you a tower? You're a tower. Man, that spent a lot of our money. Jeez. Jeez. Also, I want to do more of the fairy quests too. Because I was upgrading my gear last night. Since I had money. And we can only upgrade to level 2 at the moment, I think. So we gotta work on that. Faye as well. Hello, welcome on in. For those who are just joining us, question of the day. What are your top 3 games on the Switch? It's a hard question. I don't even have a proper answer, I don't think. Oh, okay, so I am headed the right direction. Today's Disney Pixar quote, "Look, our house, the lit's light, the light's lit." Our house. At the moment or all time, depending on you. However you want to answer. And it can be based on how much time you've put in overall. It can be based on what is going on over here. Have I? Oh no, I've been here. I've been here. It can be based on just your favorite at the moment. It can be based on anything. I haven't seen Up, so if it's Up, I have no idea. Animal Crossing and Pokemon. For the original, oh my goodness me, Brandon. ACNH is the only reason I got a Switch. Pokemon Violet, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, there's a Korok up here. It is not up. Oh god. Oh god, that's so fast. Why is that so fast? Look, hurry up. Dear me. Why would that be so fast? No, yeah, haha, that was horrifying. Rude. Whoop. Know that you're looking at Sky Islands. Just Pokemon Mario. I forgot about, like, Odyssey. Odyssey is really good. There's a lot of good games. Oh, you know what? Gotta make sure I have my stealth suit on because there might be some... You know, Bo, I swear, I was going for that bug. I was going for that bug is now destroyed. On HDMI Switch A, now turn on her PS5 Switch and work with her monitor. Yes! I love that. Isn't it handy? Real classic said by someone who often mixes up their words like they did in the quote. Ooh, Snow White? Is that, one of the dwarves? I'm only knowing that from Kingdom Hearts, I'll have you all know. One for your Xbox, Switch, and PS5, yep. Yep, currently I have my Switch and my PS5 hooked into that, but I also have it going to 2 different monitors. I have it going to my TV and to the computer, the Elgato, so... That makes sense with the switching up of words. I have it going to 1 monitor. My TV has not been used since you got the new PC. Yeah, oftentimes, like obviously, oh, that just fell. Obviously I do a lot of gaming sitting at my desk, but sometimes it's just nice to lay back in bed, you know? So we have it set up. It's like this, it's a massive splitter. Has all these different ins and outs to it. But it works really well for us. There's occasional glitches with the PS5, but it's fine. She is at least 8+ years old. Hi, goat friend. Just keeping an eye out for goodies as we go through here. Arceus Pikmin 4. I know I'll enjoy it when I get it in Violet. I appreciate that, dedication? No, I think Pikmin 4 you probably will enjoy. It is a lot of fun. Because it's right next to your bed. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I can't actually see my, my monitors from my bed, so I couldn't do that. I wasn't sticking to Switch exclusives. My top 3 is Sonic Mania, Sonic Frontiers, and still Xenoblade. Still Xenoblade. Samsung TV that came with its own box for HDMI leads. It's that thin, so I don't need to worry about that much. Or about it that much, thankfully. Also, low-key friends. I don't know if this is everywhere. I'm assuming it is. It's, Prime Day? Or something right now for Amazon for the next 2 days if you guys are looking for deals. Make sure you do your homework ahead of time, but might be a good time to look into getting some stuff. Splatoon players got sad news last week. What happened? I don't know if I heard about that. Gotta stick with the newer titles for Switch, not ports for the most part. Okay, let's take a look-see here. Oh, okay. You checked earlier, there's nothing you want to buy today. I'm still in the market for, like, potentially a laptop at some point. Oh yeah, with online shutting down. The tablet I got earlier this year, it's a nice little tablet for browsing and stuff, but it doesn't really do what I need it to do, which is unfortunate, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye out. And my laptop is 10 years old. Doesn't look it. It does not look it, but it's 10 years old. It's running Windows 8, which is something. And it went through a really, really bad, I don't even know if it was a hard drive failure, just a really, really bad thing midway through college. Mike managed to salvage it, but it's never been quite the same ever since. Looking for a new desk? Yeah, because you feel like yours is pretty low down. Yeah, and having a desk that's like the right size is so important. I know that there's a lot of little caves in this area, so I'm keeping an eye out here. How long do we expect Bang to survive past April? Oh, I don't think it, like, I imagine they'll give people a little bit of a heads up, but it's gonna be gone. Cat's wanting to look outside, but she can't. We're lucky Ollie doesn't really dart for our front door. What he does do is try to, like, investigate every single person who dares walk in. Thoroughly. This area is so pretty. Have I taken pictures of all of you yet? You know what? Yeah, that's definitely a squirrel. Somewhere in your room, I have zero idea where, though. Look at these little birds. Oh. Spooked them. Let's bank. They better make all Pokemon available on the Switch. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Ooh, 50 rupees. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Where did you go off to? Where even is your cave? Having a hard cut between Gen 8 and earlier hasn't happened since Gen 3. Yeah. Unless they do some major changes suddenly. Oh, a random banana. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Gotta pick up that banana. Several families that aren't on Switch even after Indigo Disc. Ooh, that's awkward. You'd think they use that as opportunity to be like, here you go. You know, they're all here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Something most of us would forget. I think Random would be happy if Bidoof wasn't. Did I just turn that back on? There you go. Random would be happy if Bidoof wasn't one of them. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going somewhere I need to go later. Okay. The Wood Fae Farm, we've not still quite new and dare I say the upcoming Layton game. Okay, you're in that water. Still don't know where that Bloopy's cave was. All gen 1 through 4, so that's not an option. Oh, shame. Okay, no, I'm going the right way. I was like, am I even... Where am I? Oh, am I? Oh, I don't have a shield equipped, do I? Ooh, I forgot there was a... I forgot there was a dragon over here. I used Dragonite and Let's Go. I might try to use it for my second DLC team. Yeah, you're gonna have that weakness to ice still. In Let's Go, I think I'm gonna be using, obviously, Pikachu, all the starters. Alakazam, and I can't remember my last one. Nidoking, maybe? I think that's gonna be my team. There we go. I know I need that for upgrading. Save home. I've had to make a workaround for the list because apparently editors of a doc can see other editors' emails, and somehow that's not a good idea if I ideally get people on it. Yeah, no, that's not good. That's kind of obnoxious. I hope that you can find a good workaround. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I was just gonna, like, trade you my, cadaver whenever I get my hands on one, but we could do it that way, too. I like how I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna walk on foot. I'm gonna find so many goodies. No goodies. No goodies. No caves. Hi, buddy. Okay, where was your shrine? Your shrine is up there. That's annoying. I remember trying to get up there. No, I don't need a name or anything. I don't usually nickname other than, oh, this is just straight up a well. This is awkward. There was no cave below the well. That is actually a well that's in use. Yeah, I don't usually nickname my Pokemon unless I'm streaming. Just generally. I did have half a mind to name my Pikachu Red last night, but I was like, I can't think of usernames for the others, so. Oh, wow, we're almost to the top. I was gonna say that took quite a while longer than I thought it would. I am probably gonna hate climbing this, but it's okay. There we go. Oh, I just remembered something. You guys know how yesterday Mike was talking about how he hadn't updated his Tears of the Kingdom because he wanted, you know, to continue to be able to duplicate stuff. It auto-updated this morning. His Switch had an update and it shut down, and then when it turned back on, it updated his Tears of the Kingdom. He got a little emotional, yeah. It was pretty bad. And it was a double whammy because he's been keeping his Switch in a dock on his nightstand pretty much, which has a shelf above it. And Ollie at some point knocked something heavy. It hit the top of his Switch and it didn't hurt the screen. It didn't really hurt, like, you know, the console and how it works. But there is a noticeable dent in, like, oh, I can't even take out my Switch to show you, but like the top part. And it's like, oh, that sucks. I think Ollie must have knocked something in the middle of the night, and then I just picked it up in the morning because I didn't think it had done anything. And that Switch is the new, Tears of the Kingdom OLED. I feel really bad. I laugh because I don't know what else to do. You missed that glitch completely. Mike was like all over it. Okay, what is happening here? I'll have to stave off the tears, yep. Wanted to, but they fixed it before you got the chance to play again. Yep. I used it for a little bit. I didn't do a heck of a lot with it. But it was kind of cool. It was kind of neat. Mind you, when Mike signed on to his Tears of the Kingdom just to check it out this morning, he had like 65k rupees. He had like, you know, hundreds of certain items. It's like, he's fine. He's like, oh, I only have 45 diamonds. And I'm like, no. You don't get to be sad about that anymore. Alright, we got a block. Oh, yes, okay. Day before they patched it out in duplicates. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that too, actually. Oh. Excuse you? Tell the punchline. Oh my god. Omni. How's your day treating you today? There we go. That was a very straightforward try. Just gonna grab my massive cables. Oh, did I tell you guys I got back to real time in City Folk? I've been slowly working on time traveling back. I was at the end of August, and I now am at the end of September, so I'm ready to start recording again, which I am excited for. Also, I know Pepper mentioned New Leaf earlier. I'm kind of excited to start not streaming, I'll be just recording it. I'm kind of excited to start recording it again. It's been like three and a half years since I've been excited for New Leaf, and suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm kind of ready. Not streaming it, just recording. What fish are you missing now? We're missing the coelacanth and like a ray of some sort, and that's it. I think we mentioned it in passing. Yeah, they're doing Lego Animal Crossing. We talked about it, I think, because we're all kind of in agreement. It's like, how do they choose the popular villagers? Because I feel like there's certain villagers, like Bunny, who will always be on the merchandise. I've seen plushies of that villager. I've seen now the Lego, and it's like, how do they choose? I don't know. I am a time walker. Look at me go. I want the Legos, but I have like no room. Like, they're kind of cute looking. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god, I saw this like big shadow. Do you guys see what I'm looking at? It's this guy. I saw it in the sky and I'm like, the heck is that? It's only my friend. Marshall is there, yeah. I think Julian was also. I'd be a lot more interested, obviously, if like Bob or someone was there, but you know, what can you do? I don't know if I'll ever get them. Maybe. They're cool looking. You know, it's kind of like a neat collector's item. They kind of give me the same vibes, though, as Build-A-Bear, Isabelle, and Tom Nook, I think it was. Like, it's Animal Crossing, and I'm glad that it's getting merch, but for some reason they just look off to me, and I'm not sure still why. I just know that they do. Oh, you got Puck? Puck's alright, we like Puck. So I don't need to be doing any cooking. Is Pen in here? I will talk to you, though. I think we get a new pony point reward right now.
Ah. Oh. Oh.
Remember to pay my electric bill before work. That's important. That's always good to pay.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
A traveler's saddle. Nice.
Oh.
And the bridle.
Oh.
Main restyling service and 3 more points. Would be good against ice types. I hope newer mons will help if we get any. Hopefully. So you're there reading. Where is Pen here? I remember. Actually, did we already get the quest for this one technically? Oh god, okay, yeah, I haven't done a lot. Just ignore all this. Side adventure, isn't it? Heard rumors that some have seen Princess Zelda riding a mountainous beast with brutal tusks. These signs come from all over, but seem to happen more in the subtropical region in the south. May learn the truth behind these rumors at various stables from the travelers who gather there. Or now even better with Shelf Smash and Roost respectively. It's nice that they're giving them, you know, a boost.
Oh?
You hope I wasn't in the way. The meal on this post looks tasty, doesn't it? Want time my husband to come home from his travels to a wonderful meal. Now that Laurelin Village is free of pirates, I was hoping to go buy some seafood. What if my wonderful husband, Ty, returns from his travels while I'm away? Surely worry if I was gone. Should I wait patiently for him to come back? That is a problem to have. I think I remember making it for you, and I don't think she actually accepts it. What was that noise, sir?
Oh.
Princess Zelda sighted. Wait, really? Observing Hyrule Castle via her telescope, renowned scientist Pearl reportedly spotted Princess Zelda. Wow, that's really exciting news. Okay, not what I was going for. Not exactly it.
Oh.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You've got to be, to get out here. Bet you've come to see strange creatures, or maybe all the old ruins around this area. I'll tell you, this area has its challenges. The heavy rains make steady footing hard to come by.
Ah.
Still, if you wander around, you never know what you'll find. Just don't let any lightning find you first. Is it this I want to talk to? I have to get a close look at the animals over there, but darn it all, they run off when people get close. Fascinating creatures, stocky build, bulky animals, all of them. But I wouldn't give to get a closer look. Better yet, to touch one. Oh, hi there. Didn't really notice you walk up, buddy. I've been looking across the way there. Wonder, are you curious about the unusual animals over there too? Yes, indeedy. If you're curious about them too, then you must have a keen mind. Species of animals that few have ever seen, called dondons. They are discovered in this area. A young woman on the opposite bank has been taking care of them. She really knows her stuff. If you'd like to learn more, buddy, I suggest that you talk to her. Speaking of new kinds of creatures, a pair of fellows visited the stable recently and said they're searching for some unusual creatures. They're seeking a giant white stallion and nothing less than the horse god. Unusual indeed, that stallion sounds much larger than a horse, and that god is surely much greater than a creature. Those two headed west of here toward the lake of the horse god. You could go talk to them if that sounds intriguing. Gonna try to get across here if I can. I have so much stamina, I may as well use it. Hi! Done. Yeah, the froggy suit, by the time you get it, it's kind of like, why would I bother? Oh my, you must have come quite a long way. This is a sanctuary for dondons, the new animal species discovered by Princess Zelda. Dondons are quite precious, as we've only found 5 of their kind in the wild. Please be gentle if you touch them. They might look intimidating, but you've got nothing to worry about. They're a good-natured sort. When the princess came to researching the dondons, they used to go tromping around after her wherever she went. I think they're actually quite fond of us two-legged folk. That reminds me, did you hear that rumor about Princess Zelda being seen riding a beast? Well, I bet what people actually saw was her with a dondon back when she established the sanctuary. Just goes to show how much rumors can take on a life of their own. Dondons aren't beastly, they're adorable.
Hi.
Oi! I'll just sleep when it's not raining anymore. I think the only real time that they're useful, and even then you can get around it, is the damp caves where like it's constantly dripping, it will not stop. Caught sight of you while I was looking into things at the stable here. Are there rare animals around here somewhere? How about you help me dig into the story here, partner? What? Hold on, you're saying this all relates to the beast people have been, sorry. The beast people have seen Princess Zelda riding around on. So it wasn't a beast at all, just a newly discovered animal called a dondon. There's Princess Zelda herself conducting research on them. Wow, rumors really can get out of hand, can't they? Please have a safe trip to work. I mean, it's hardly a mountain of a beast, not even a small hill. All that talk of brutal tusks was overblown, too. So a good reporter must confirm the details before they go to print. You did a good job, partner. Alright, that's 8 of them so far. There's some more monies. And more monies. I can't remember how many of these there are in total. But that was one done. So I think there's another stable somewhere in this area. But I might just continue onwards from here. And try to get as many shrines as we can. There's 12, I believe, frog armor every 4 articles. See, that's what I thought, but he just said I did 8 so far, and I didn't get another piece of the froggy armor. I assumed that'd be the case as well. I know that the last one you get from her directly. So it must be coming up soon. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Hopefully you're not going side to side. No, that works. Gopher, Jangmo-O, Zangoose, or Reset Outbreaks. I like Zangoose as well. I could agree. Sleepover tickets. See, it's nice that you have those, I guess. But because you don't get the pony points, I never ever really use them. Okay, let's continue hunting around. I'd like to find some more shrines. I feel like I have trouble spotting them sometimes in this game. I hear that thunder starting. I don't know if you are something I should be concerned about, but I'm gonna swap over anyway, just in case. Do each of these have a banana except for you? Do you want a banana? I can offer the bananas. There we go. Now question, chat. This is very important, alright? This determines whether or not we're friends. Entirely joking. When you're playing Breath of the Wild or this game and there's an offering of like apples or bananas or something, do you pick up the offerings after you've got the Korok? Or do you leave them? Because I always leave them because I feel guilty taking their food. I just leave them be. Mike's like, no, just pick them all back up. You need those more than they do. And I'm like, no, but I don't really. Then again, Mike also will drop. The heck is that? Oh, okay. Mike will also drop the rock or whatever back onto the Korok, so. Maybe it's just a game and I need to hoard resources. It's fair. Always pick them back up. Oh, apparently I'm in the minority here, alright. Is this just a cover? Is this not a Korok? No? Alright. I don't play, but you'd leave them. Thank you. At least one other person got my back. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I was pretty much offline last night after stream. I had such a bad headache. I laid down and I was like, I am not associating with people until I'm ready. I was just miserable. It's really good. Let me see this. Oh no, does it learn a move that faints itself? Does it really? No, it doesn't. Oh no. Oh, why would it do that? I would cry. I'm still not over that Vulpix, by the way. It's been like a month, still not over it. Still just emotionally scarred. Might buy one of those mushroom. Oh, mushroom growing kits. Kind of cool. Nope. Oh, sorry, I totally just like smacked that guy in the head. Okay, so you got to attach down here too. There we go. Yeah, didn't even budge. That's the president standing. Magic. That's how. I got the family, so it wasn't a huge loss, but I just felt so confident it could kill it. See, that makes me nervous. Now I'm gonna be like eyeing every single Pokemon, being like, "Alright, what do you know?" Oh, thank you. I like those. Thank you. Okay, so... Oh no, this isn't the way to Laurelland Village. This might have a shrine or something up here. Oh, I got little crab friends. Iron shell crabs. How many more do I need here for... Okay, I need 2 more for another upgrade. I went for quite a bit further than I thought it would. I can't remember, chat. I think I remember vaguely reading that if you attach like the little like skateboard item, just the small little board, the Zonai device to your shield, you could have a much longer lasting like skateboard sort of thing. It will eventually break though, I assume, right? Also frozen meat. Yeah, I've heard about that one. You know what? Let me see if I have any of those boards just for... We can, like, board back down the mountain. I do. Cart is what they're calling it. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, it's so, so teeny. Okay, let's see. Hey, Foxy, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope that your Tuesday's treating you well. I'm gonna be really thrown off for this entire week. It's just felt like Saturday for the last couple of days. Was this? Oh yeah, I can see it on the map. This is where that like love pond was, wasn't it? And there is ominous clouds that we're gonna be going into at some point. There's not really much here right now, is there? I thought that there might be like a shrine up here, maybe some goodies. The week's been pretty good. I've been feeling a little out of it. I think I don't know, maybe fighting off a cold. It might just be the changing of the weather that's kind of getting to me. But I'm feeling quite a bit better right now, at least. Oh, there is a Korok up here. I was hoping for a shrine, but I'll take what I can get. I did! I finally caught that fish. It only took me time traveling all the way back to the end of August. Before the salmon started spawning in, because that was the issue. It was pure salmon spawns. So I finally got that fish, and I've been slowly time traveling back. Didn't see any shrines here. I've been slowly time traveling back, so I don't like ruin my save file. Or Perfect Town that we somehow got again. And I've succeeded. I managed to get back. I'm gonna be able to record more tonight. This is not a very good trip, was it? In terms of shrines. I guess I'll go back this way. You know what I need? I need the shrine detector. And I realized I haven't even talked to Robbie for that yet. I don't even know if he's left Lookout Landing. Or the medallions. I did not mean to land on that, but that works, I guess. Can I have Butters, please?
Oh.
Butters is the only horse I ride in this game.
Oh.
I have access to all these really cool horses, but I'm like, nah, give me this one. He looks like a stick of butter when you look at him from far away.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I forgot that the horse kind of like follows a path if you go down one. It's kind of neat. I'm not touching the control. I'm not going to keep my hands too far away from it either, but I'm not turning at all right now. That's all Butters. There's a shrine over that way. The heck is that shrine? Let's go see. Also, with City Folk, I got Perfect Town again without trying, and I'm still like not entirely convinced the game's just like not trying to be nice to me after I lost it. I didn't even try to get it back. That or it's actually much easier to get Perfect Town. Oh, there's another shrine up there. Then I was led to believe. And I did all this work for like nothing. Still see that shrine? I may have lost sight of it. So I want to play Safe Folk so bad, but I seriously don't know how I can play it without owning the console. So there are other means called Dolphin. Obviously it's always best if you own the game yourself, but there are ways and means if you're catching my drift. But you have to have at least a very decent computer, I'd say. Yeah. I can't. Oh, sorry, Butters. I don't want to say too much about that, but you know, there's ways and means. Yeah. Shaded Master, how are you doing today? GameStop Online, so we call them the speedrun community. Respect. That's funny though. Oh, hello, Tater Takeover. Thank you. There we go. I think that's the shrine I was looking at. Ooh, can I climb this? Let's see. Also, fun fact, I think I fixed the rainbow command, hopefully, maybe. Don't, like, judge it too hard if it's not fixed. Where, depending on if I'm on camera or if Tater's on camera, it'll just make either one of us rainbow. So you can't select an individual rainbow Tater unless he's already on screen. Watching your dogs run around the backyard. Oh, having, like, morning zoomies, maybe. Okay, long or wide? Hand? Where's my hand button? Excuse me, I haven't had the use. Oh, I don't even have a hand button, do I? No, I do. I haven't had use of that button in a while. Alright, what we got here? I don't know if I remember this. Yeah. Oh, Affection, I saw Sandrock tweet out something about, you know, full release. I think it said November 2nd, and it mentioned PS5, so I'm still really hopeful that I'm gonna be able to preload it on there. Get it for the lesser price. Alright, what do we got here? So, I'm gonna assume it needs more force? No. I wasn't quite ready. Oh. Not quite. Eh. Still not quite. Does this need to be lower down? Yeah, it's strange that you can't just like pre-buy it, but at least not yet. That's not gonna swing. There we go, maybe like that. More of like a proper hammer shape. No. Whoop. What am I missing here? I'm so close. Alright. Like that. Yeah, there we go. I just need to hold it up higher. Alright, so we got that. We got that, which is not long enough. And we got this. Might need to, lower this one. Oh, yes, I do. Whoopsies. It might have done the same thing. I am wondering if maybe that is the case. But I'm also wondering if maybe they're just not going to apply that, like... that bonus. Or, not bonus, like that pre-order deal to the PS5 version. Maybe it's only on Steam, for all I know. I don't know if anywhere else has been able to buy it early, like any other platforms, but... okay, so... This almost seems dangerous. Whee! Oh. There was a treasure chest. I'm not too fussed. Because that means going back. Well... Or not. I was gonna rewind, but it's fine. Yeah, there we go. There's our third one. I don't know if I ever was in here. Is this one nearby a stable of some sort? No? What is that? Okay, that is a Korok. That is death. Always good. I guess this wasn't the one that's near a stable? I feel like there is another stable in this area, because there's the horse god lake. Oh, no, that might be it right there. Maybe? Oh, yes, I remember this one. Okay, let's take a look here. We got another well. I thought it was another actually in use well. That was such a disappointment before. Well, I think someone made that joke like 2 days ago. Still here for it. Hello. I don't like you very much. Dang, I know, someone beat me, or beat you to it. Hello. Oh, I really like that spear too. What a shame. That was a nice spear. Hello. Oh, you know what? Rombo. Oh, thank you. Eightfold blade. At some point when I am not being actively attacked, I need to put on some more stuff to my swords. It happens to the best of us. Oh, hello. I do like me my hearty truffles. Feels not alone, man. There we go. Let's grab these. And those. I actually just went down to the water. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. This one. Oh, heck. Bonk. Bonk, we had one good opportunity there, buddy. There we go. Oh, nice. I got some arrows back. That's good. I had like 200 arrows at the end of stream yesterday. Oh, you won't let me open it here, will you? And then I did that hunting method I mentioned earlier, and I had like 155 after that. Like, I used up quite a bit. Shield guard up. No. You made it to the office. How was your trip? I hope it was a good one. Okay, we still have not found our bubble frog friend in here. Okay, this is a much bigger cave than I had anticipated. Oh, wow. Cool. So I read something on Twitter this morning, very briefly. It was something along the lines of an answer about all the Sheikah technology just disappearing at the end of Breath of the Wild. Apparently, I don't know if this is like from a legit source or not, but this thing said that once Calamity Ganon was gone, all the Sheikah stuff disappeared because it had served its purpose. And it's like, it wasn't a massive like cleanup effort, you know what I mean? Like all the Guardians, all that Sheikah technology, right? Including the Sheikah slate. And I'm like, do I believe this? I think it may have been part of an interview, yeah. I didn't know how I felt about it. Let's... Sounds like it does. It does sound like more BS. I agree with you. I don't really know what I want to attach this to. I haven't tried attaching. I know that I tend to attach these to spears. For obvious. Oh, that's different. Well, you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how we like it. I've just made choices and didn't think that the fans won't think into things, even though they will. Yeah, it's like they don't think we take this seriously, but clearly we do. Oh, hello. Okay, no, don't kill them. Don't. Okay, fine, kill them. I was trying to figure out which element I wanted to use here. Some YouTube videos, they're like, follow me on X, and I was just so weird to hear that out loud. Oh no. No. No one needs to be doing that, or saying that. It didn't even feel anything. Okay, that guy felt a little bit more than he should have. Covered in a DLC as to where the Sheikah stuff went. Now I think it's Nintendo thinking thing of, oh, we don't want people who haven't played Breath of the Wild to be lost, so we'll take out every main reference. Yeah, so that they can seamlessly join, which is a bit unfortunate. It's not my favorite way for them to do things, but you know. I think that's very much a thing, though. When you're making a game sequel, obviously part of a series, it seems like devs really want people to be able to jump in no matter what these days. Instead of just being like, well, you gotta play the old ones. I remember Kingdom Hearts 3, the marketing beforehand was very much like, oh, you can just play, don't worry about it. You really should have played the others, but, you know, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had similar, or is having similar stuff, I think. Where they're like, oh, there will be like recaps and stuff, you don't gotta worry about it. Yeah, Squeenix in general does that. But definitely I can see Nintendo having gone that route in this one where they're like, oh, well, you know, it's fine. We just want as many people to play, which makes sense, I guess. Yep, and whatever... Oh, that's not even me, that is my thigh. Whatever comes after Rebirth is definitely gonna do the same thing. No. No, where's my bubble frog? I didn't hear him or see him at all during that cave. That's some BS right there. I need that. I also need another boulder. There we go. Yes, I found that cave, but I found nothing in it. I mean, there was some stuff, but do a mini movie to catch up. In fact, that tweet is a word that people understand what it means. And decides to throw that away really shows how much of a genius he is. Yeah. What is that? What am I seeing? Oh, it's a lizard? Okay. So I'm still kind of looking for that other stable, actually, if I'm honest. Oh wait, no, I found the other stable. Where was the shrine for that stable? Are you the shrine, technically, for that stable? Yeah, now it's just very generic. Very generic. And everyone knew about Twitter. Okay, anyway, sorry. I got distracted by that. Oh, that was a well, wasn't it? Right. I need to find a pen. That cow is like, I have something to say. There you are.
Ah.
Hey there, partner. Did you hear? Head this way after hearing the rumors. Even without wings, you've traveled all the way out here. That shows some serious reporter spirit. Let me give you the scoop. Some folks have heard a voice near here that sounds like Princess Zelda. I heard the chirps and warbles from my little birds and head straight here, but nothing, or something is fishy. For starters, the strange voice is crowning, God, I can read, I can promise. Crowing from Fural Plain to the northwest, night after night after night. Leave the something or other. At least that's what I heard. I didn't get that too close. Got out of there fast, felt like a curse just blowing through the wind. No sir, not going to think about it. Anyway, all the travelers who heard the eerie voice have gotten spooked by it. They've been throwing their weapons down the well and then running as fast as they can. Could the voice really belong to Princess Zelda? She's not usually so haunting. All we can do is seek out the truth, partner, even if it is a little scary. Good about going to her house, but wish she didn't have to. Oh. She's like, I don't want to go into work with you, but I don't want to be in here either. We should leave at night. I'll be waiting right here, so just come and get me when night falls. It's 4:40 in the morning, so that's not gonna be for a minute. Oh, I gave my Pikachu a little hairdo. It was annoying to do though, because you had to like do like the 5-finger thing on the Switch touchscreen. Hey, so I bet you climbed up here with me for some good reason. Need something? Or hey, did you come to listen to my performance? Are you a stable trotter? You met the stable trotters? Yes, I did. Wow, the troupe is touring again and they want all of us musicians back. That's great. But first I have something to do here. Can't go back to the stable trotters until I take care of it. Come on, let's move this down there where it's safer. I need to tell you what happened here. Oh, affection, that's so tempting though. I hear about this from someone at the stable, but what happened is that there was a fire in the field. Yeah, right on this spot, this burn patch around us. There was some flowers here before. It's all my fault, an accident, but still my fault. See, I had a friend who lives in the stable. Her name's Hate. Maybe you've met her. I don't know if that's how you'd say that, but that's how I'm going to say it. She's been asking people if she could see a glowing tree. It's just something from a picture book. You know, it's not real, but she really, really wishes it was. I promised her that I'd show her one. Not my brightest idea, given they don't exist. And then I was stuck. So I thought I'd just use a little tree and a little fire and make a glowing tree really quick, that's all. I saw things got burned here, but I was only thinking of my promise to Hate. Besides, it didn't even work. I'd still like to surprise her with a glowing tree somehow, but safely. So I'm collecting fireflies. I need only 10. I do not think I have any of those. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. So while we're waiting for nighttime, I think I might actually go and do another gold or stable trotters thing. Actually, this one, that one, and that one. But yeah, for the different hairstyles for Pikachu and Eevee and Let's Go, you have to play in handheld mode, it looks like. And you like pet the screen as if you're petting Eevee or Pikachu, but you have to like, there's certain combinations of fingers. It's very strange. I had to look it up to get the one I wanted. If I could buy a train ticket to London, I would, but Lord, is it so expensive. Yeah, the 5-finger one is the one I had to do. So pretty much I made sure I had 2 fingers on Pikachu, and then the other 3, and it took me quite a few tries, but I did eventually get it. Buying a plane, an entire plane to London. Oh, there we go, sorry. Ah, we meet again. Come to see the Great Fairy. Fairy Mija settled close to Snowfield Stable. Can you see it through the snow? Alas, the Great Fairy is hiding in her flower bud. She's too frightened to come out, just like her sister at Woodland Stable. Great Fairy always liked the timbre of Estus's horn, so I thought to calm her nerves with this soothing something or other. I didn't read that. This is a young man who plays a horn for us stable trotters, but one day he split off from the troop and no one's seen him since. It's one traveler who came from the Tabantha Bridge stable far south of here who heard a sound like a horn. We were a place well past the other end of the Tabantha Great Bridge, somewhere along that road. That's so far away. Oh, Estes, where have you gone? Was that the one I was just at? Oh, no, wait. Tabantha is here somewhere. Are you it? And I'm really bad at... Oh, wait. Maybe it's up here? Okay, Tabantha. And then this is the bridge, right? So I think that there is... Yeah, there's a stable right there that I've missed. So I can go grab that one while we wait for nighttime. I love his yeah. Did you get Mineko's? No, I haven't yet. I really, really wanted that game. I've been keeping an eye on it for like what feels like forever. I need to pick that up. Too many games coming out. Too many games coming out. Hey, Mango, never say sorry. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, was it? Okay, it's the red dot I'm going for. You wouldn't get it on Switch? Yeah, I heard about that, unfortunately. I'll probably pick it up wherever else it's available.
Yeah. Nah.
If it's on PS5, bonus points.
Oh.
If not, that's okay.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Right, Butters. We ride, my friend. Okay, so we're gonna go down that way. Yeah, I saw the starting of that tweet this morning as well. Again, I wasn't really online very much, but I did see a couple things here and there. Yeah, that is a shame. Oh, sorry. Jeez. Butters, what do you think you're doing? This way. What tweet? So Mineko, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Night Market came out recently and apparently it hasn't been doing fantastic on the Switch. I actually wouldn't mind reading that full thing, so I'm gonna get to the stable and then I'll open that up. I have not on this save file at least. I will be doing that at some point, but maybe we can make that into like our whatever Wednesday thing when I'm done this game. We'll see how we're doing, but I had a lot more stuff on my other save file because I wasn't mainlining story so much. Maybe we could work on like, you know, completing the save file on Wednesdays. No, you haven't missed too much. I've been going around this morning, working with Pen on the Zelda, like, newspaper quests. And then I think this afternoon I'm gonna focus on, the next story beat here. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, is actually kind of a fun one. Specs are too high compared to the Switch, and it just can't handle it well, yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but it sucks. Like, I love the Switch so much, and I want to get stuff on there, but I tend to avoid it now unless it's, you know, first party. Or I can't get it elsewhere. Okay, so really quickly, just gonna go try to grab this, this shrine. Oh, come on, you know you had it. There we go. Okay, let me read this full thing, because I only read the very beginning of it this morning. Where's my mouse? Also, where am I? I have not really made it up that far, have I? Okay, let me actually get to the top here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, while this is loading, let me take a look. Currently working hard on updating the game with patches. Did a console porting process which involves submitting and waiting for the patches to be tested and approved. The updates take a longer time to be released than desired. Yeah, it's a shame. But the Switch is, you know what it is. Is this a test of Is this seriously a training one? I should have been here much sooner. I think this might be the path they wanted you to take to the Rito village. What's up? Before noon? Wait, it's actually, it is almost noon. That's kind of crazy. Time do be flying today. Oh. Bird. Give me give me the goodies. Working Windows Mac. Kind of difficult, but you made it work. That's good to hear. I just want the charges. Thank you. Which time would go faster? It's not even 9 for you yet. I don't know. I started stream today. I've been running around. I look up and it's like, you know, 11:45 and I'm like, oh my goodness. Where did that time go? Runs worse on Switch than it did on the PS2. Yeah, that's always kind of just like, oh, you can do better than this. I was super excited for Kingdom Hearts. And, no, did not end up getting that. Mike, try and enjoy your food. Oh, no, Isabel. So many buffers. Okay, so there should be... somewhere here. Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. via Cloud Play. You can have all the Kingdom Hearts games via Cloud. If it was just 3, it's like, okay. Alright, you know, fair. The others can run on there. At least they should be able to. Hardly a trace of a recipe remains, just the remnants of half-eaten Hylian pine cones. Hey partner, you're looking good. You were also pulled to this place by the inescapable tug of a story. Chasing some new chirps and warbles from my beloved little birds. A group of goats is a herd, or a trip, or a tribe. Anyway, this stable has been raising a small herd of white goats. Or it was until the white goats up and vanished all of a sudden. That's not where it stops though. Some have said that Princess Zelda may also be involved. Anyway, why don't you talk with Shork, the guy who was taking care of the white goats.
Oh.
Single player game requiring online yet to work. Hey buddy, have you seen some white goats around here? Given those goats all the love and care in the world, but the other day they ran off together. Didn't even finish all their food before they left. The Hylian pine cones weren't eaten. I followed Princess Zelda's recipe perfectly, but what could it have been the feed that drove them off? Yeah, Princess Zelda shared a recipe when she visited the stable a while back. It's really amazing how much she knows about animals. I never would have expected her to be developing healthy feed recipes. In this case, it's a recipe for a special kind of feed for white goats. The main ingredient is fresh Hylian pine cones. It's actually pretty unusual. It requires you mix the pine cones in whole. You don't grind them down or anything. Don't want my wonderful white goats to eat the recipe the princess gave me, so I put it in a glass bottle. But a big storm came through one day and it blew the bottle off somewhere. Wasn't able to find it after that, so I've been making the recipe from memory since then. But what would make my white goats spit up the Hylian pine cones and run off like that? Did they really hate Princess Zelda's recipe that much? Okay, so pine cones. Great opportunity to pick them up. Oh, hi, Princess Zelda. I thought I beat Jak and Daxter quickly, but then I looked at the speed runs, and now I feel bad. Don't feel bad. They know all the tips and tricks. Hints and tips. Tips and hips. To get, you know, finish it quickly. You shilly sit. This is great because I use these pine cones frequently as a replacement to ravioli scale. All the bugs and glitches, yep. I watched a video, I probably mentioned this before, but I watched a video on someone 100% speedrunning the platinum. Sorry, wait, I messed up my order. Speedrunning the 100% platinum speedrun for Kingdom Hearts 1, and it was just like, what on earth? I can't even get through a quarter of the game in that time, let alone get every single achievement, do everything in it. I found the goats.
No.
Oh, those are my white goats. This is where they ran off to. There. I'm just so glad to see you. Are you all okay? You're the one who found them. Thank you. I won't forget this. This bottle. This is what I was using to keep Princess Zelda's recipe safe. Let me see it. I need to check the recipe. Yes. Wait. Oh, no. Grind the pine cones into a powder. I'm not supposed to use the Hylian pine cones whole? Should have known something was off. It did look really hard to eat. My poor sweet goats. They must have run off because of the awful food I was making them eat. I'm so sorry I hurt you all when I thought I was helping. It's my fault all along. I would have run away too. Can't believe I doubted the recipe that Princess Zelda shared with me. Should have noticed my mistake right away. After all, I really do want to take the best possible care of the goats. These goats have a lot to say. But it's not about what kind of food you feed them, right? It's important to show them you care with all your heart. I swear that from now on, I'll take care of you all with the same kindness and compassion that Princess Zelda displays. That's the best way to show my gratitude for her sharing the recipe with me. Oh, and I really can't thank you enough for finding my white goats and the recipe. We're gonna head back to the stable. You take care.
Aye!
They must be ghosts. You got a shiny, Rebecca. Nice.
Oh!
Your switch ports count? You know, whatever. I'm gonna say it's up to you. I personally would just be listing off first-party Switch games. Or like, you know, initially for the Switch. But entirely up to you. Having them eat balls of wood chips, literally. Saw everything, partner. Perfect investigation with a happy ending. I expect nothing less from you. Do you think it's a coincidence that the missing white goats and lost recipe were in the same place? I have another theory. Maybe the white goats set out to find the bottle themselves because they couldn't stand to eat the wrong recipe anymore. I don't think that's the case, but it does make you wonder, doesn't it? There we go. So that's 9 cases. Give me the next. Yeah, there we go. There it is.
Ah! Sapao!
Bye, love you. Okay. And we got a whole bunch more pine cones, which is always very welcome. But yeah, we were actually here. We still have plenty of time. We're waiting until nighttime in game. It's only 1:30. We are looking for... Perfect, actually. The horn player for the stable trotters. Breath of the Wild, ACNH. Splatoon 3. Yeah, I think... I do want to put ACNH on my list. But I'm also so... There's so many good options, right? I asked this question today because I don't really have an answer. Okay, I don't know where this guy went off to. Something bothering you? Could it be? It's this bright young fellow interested in the poster too. Reports say this is a picture of a beast that's been rumored to be lurking somewhere in Hyrule. It's been the talk of all the stables. They say Princess Zelda herself was seen traveling with this beast. Look at those tusks, what a fearsome creature. Wonder where this beast is right now. Quite a mystery, don't you think? If I were younger, I'd hike to all the stables to find out if there's any truth to the rumors. Okay, I can't show him the picture we took, I guess. The rest are just ports, yeah. Well, that's fair, though. Good heavens, you're soaking wet. Well, welcome to Tabantha Bridge Stable. Come and dry yourself off.
Oh.
Traveling, are we? So once you cross the Tabantha Great Bridge, the west side of the canyon gets rugged. Prep for that. You know, just before you came by, someone crossed Tabantha Great Bridge saying, I want to bring music and food to Rito Village. I tried to stop him. I told him the blizzard was bad around the village and that the path was dangerous. We actually dealt with the blizzard, though. But he'd already prepared a wagon on the other side of the bridge. He hopped on and away he went. Between a narrow bridge to the village and a huge hole in the ground, the western road's a tough route for a wagon. Should have tried harder to hold him back. I just hope he and his horn make it to Rito Village safely. There we go. Butters, we have our destination, buddy. Oh no, not off the side, not off the side. Okay, alright, we can go slow. There you go, buddy. He didn't want to go fast on the bridge, and I respect that. It is a very, very rickety bridge. Yep, his name is Butters. Because he kind of just looks like a stick of butter if you look at him from far away. Or sticks of butter. I think I just named him Gold in my other save file. Like, it wasn't very interesting. I like Butters much better. Oh, buddy. Can't believe it's not butter, but it is butter, though. That's the special part. No. He is best boy. sure it's like properly in there. That'll do.
Ah!
Actually, that worked really well.
Ah! Ah!
There we go. Got some red rubies. 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 I do that far too often. And sleepover tickets.
Whoa!
Thank you. Okay, so we're looking for the horn player of the stable trotters. Why can't we just hold this time while he works on it? It's a very good question. I don't think that guy nor Lonk are very intelligent. They're not. They're trying to big brain it when they shouldn't big brain it. But I get that because I do that very frequently too. Okay, somewhere around here there's a hole. That might be it. Yeah, that looks like it. Butters, wait here, buddy. Oh, hey, did you come down here to rescue me?
Oh.
I used to play horn with the stable trotters, it's true. What? The Great Fairy went into hiding, so the troop is looking for me? Well, from bad to worse. You heard how Rito village north of here is struggling to get enough food. It really breaks my heart. Rito were always good to us when our music troupe were touring the kingdom.
Oh.
So when I heard about a fierce blizzard tearing into Rito village, I just couldn't sit and do nothing. Slipped away from the troop and made for their village with supplies and songs to ease their burdens. Got my wagon going at a quick trot on this road, but then I suddenly drove into this hole and it didn't used to be here before. Horse I was riding ran off somewhere and my cargo was spoiled. The only thing I have left is the wagon. I didn't know that while I was stuck in this hole, the Great Fairies went into hiding and my troop reformed. Seems like I should get out of this hole and join back up with the stable trotters as soon as I can, but can't climb up the side of this hole, not without my wagon at least, and I'd rather not leave it behind. I believe that someone came to rescue me, but I hope you'll have a plan to free me from this hole. In over a year? Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic news. I hope you have a good time. Yeah, she kind of traded up her horse. Okay, so we got your wagon. We got some fans. We got some flame emitters. Not quite even, but that works. I think I spooked him. Alright, buddy, what do you think about this? Is this good? Get in the wagon. What, you can actually make this happen? Maybe. Alright, then let's hope you know what you're doing. I don't. I'm hoping I just need to go up. And not, like, towards an edge.
Oi!
Oi! Because I have, like, no steering. Let's not use that. Sorry. Alright. Sorry, why are we moving? Sorry. Okay. I need This is not a problem I thought I'd have today. There we go. Look, see, we're fine. I have nothing to move us forward. Ah, yes. Too dangerous. I'm falling out. You're fine. You were fine. Okay. Note to self, grab a fan. Okay, good. It's still there. Groundlord, need to cook some food. No worries. Enjoy your food. Alrighty.
Please save the game.
That would be an idea. Bear with me. Let me do this and then I will save. He's like, do I have to? This person's a madman. It's all good. Look. See? I'm out of the hole? Yes, you are. That works. Oh, I'm finally out. Got so nervous I fogged up my glasses and missed what you did. But you did it. You actually did it. Thank you so much. If I hadn't come along, or if you hadn't come along, I don't know how much longer I would have been stuck in that hole. Hi, Zeros. How are you? Come to think of it, if I hadn't made such a rash decision during the earliest days of the upheaval and run off on my troop, maybe things wouldn't have ended up like this. I mean, the supplies I collected to help feed Rito Village have all spoiled by now anyway. I should get back to the stable trials and rejoin my bandmates. That will do more good. For the time being, I should head to Snowfield Stable and play my horn for the Great Fairy there. Oh, one more thing. Take this, please. Oh? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Would have been good for that guy who wanted honey. And hey, Matilda, welcome on in. I am gonna do a hard save here because you asked for one. And now we're gonna head back up to this stable and get this fairy, and then we're gonna go and do that other pen quest. It's all working out. We're making use of our time today.
Redacted.
It is redacted indeed. I'm actually being productive. Estes, he and his horn are back in our troop. It's heartbreaking to think of the poor fellow getting stuck in a hole on the way to Rito Village. Note to self, Estes doesn't get to drive the cart anymore. But I'm glad he's out of his funk and fit as a fiddle. Estes' horn will blow the stable trotters back on course. Now that Estes is here, we can bring the sound of his horn to the Great Fairy. Wonderful if we could go and perform for her right away. But of course, there's always something holding up the show. Our breezer's roof is broken, so we'd be at the mercy of the elements. Just look at all the snow falling. We might fall ill in such weather, and how could we perform at our best then? I did try to attach a roof to Breezer. Alas, I couldn't reach high enough to do more than set up some posts. Can't put a roof on Breezer. Our performance of the Great Fairy is as good as cancelled. I do, yeah. I didn't get the chance to play yesterday because I've been a bit busy, but I have been playing Speedstorm. I don't know if I'm gonna play more tomorrow or not. I don't really know what I feel like doing for whatever Wednesday. We'll see, I guess, tomorrow, but I'll take you. Is that good enough? Okay, I need butters. Yeah, you have to pay for like each upgrade in this one, but you don't have to pay like the total to get her to come out at least.
Oh.
I also appreciate that it's more of like a quest line to get the fairies.
Oh.
Okay. Butters, the one and only.
Oh. Huh? Oh.
Oh, no, not this one.
Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh. Hmm.
The horse, the myth, the legend. Butters knows he is too. Ooh. How many? Where the heck are they? I only have 3. Never mind. I was gonna say. Could go talk to what's his face, but. There we go, buddy. Let me just attach you all up here. You know what? That's about as far as it's gonna go, apparently, around your butt, so... Oh, that works. There we go. Rebecca, that's so fast. Picture on your Pokemon calendar. Ooh, are we playing the game? Whoop, you'll be fine. Oh, there's a moose. So, like, moose like that, that's what I was going after to earn money. Just checking, you're like, okay, wait, is this safe? Oh god. Well, that doesn't really help me with where we're going. I think it's up here, though. We can't if you hit the button. Bear with me, bear with me.
Who's that Pokemon?
Let me know if that's too loud. That seemed kinda noisy. You're not falling out, you're fine.
Oi!
Oh, were you, Isabel? Isn't it fun? I really enjoy that game. Like, probably a little bit too much. First 3 races in the Agrabah track. It was fun. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to release more of the season currently. I did the 4th set of tracks when it came out. Yeah, I know. I don't like driving as her either. I don't really like her as much either. Poison Dark type that has 2 stages in its evolutionary line. Is it true that I guess yeah, we have Thanksgiving in October. So my family celebrates the Sunday and kind of the Monday, but some people just do the Monday. I won't be able to go, but how cool. What's this? First ever Stardew Valley concert tour. Oh, I definitely will not be able to go, but it is in Toronto on March 15th. I won't be able to go, but I'm keeping an eye on that. Great Fairies, return to us. This is one of the greatest days of my life. Great for yourself, enjoy my humble horn playing. What a day. What a divine presence, what splendor. I will remember this moment all my life. Can't hang around all day. We must return to the stable to share the good news. Thank you again. She's only a reward now. Now, don't be shy. He did Yahoo'd like Mario, I know. I think there's quite a few similarities there. Today's Pokemon is Skuntank. Alright. Spraying something from the tip of its tail. It's so weird. Oh no, Rebecca, I hope you catch it quickly.
Oh.
I'll be borrowing this horse so I can get to the next destination, but it won't cause you any trouble. We'll do the responsible thing and return your steed to a stable. You better. That's Butters. You take good care of him. 82 caught? Nice.
Oh.
The world is not as corrupted as I thought. To thank you for opening my eyes. I can enhance your clothing.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. So my main set of gear I can upgrade, but I really want this. I need sticky frogs and sneaky river snails, apparently, for those. I'll get these updated right now.
Oh.
I like the color of this fairy. I like her flower and her hair.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that was 200? Dear lord. I'm gonna need a lot more monies.
Oh.
Okay, I wear this set pretty often.
Oh. Oh.
And you caught it! Nice.
Oh. Oh.
Seems like one of them hasn't yet brought her power back into the world when she returns. Yep, I am working on it. Okay, good. So that was another fairy. It's also now nighttime. Oh god. Is it this stable? I think it's this one we want to go to meet up with Pen. Find out about the spooky voice coming out of the well. I'll get my full fancy outfit on. I hadn't tried that yet. That's pretty fun. A great night, isn't it, partner? It's been around the time that your voice has been heard on Furl Plains to the northwest. Folks say it happens night after night after night. Could it really be Princess Zelda, though? And if it is her, why is she doing it? Guess the only way to find out is to check for ourselves. Ready? Let's go, partner. Hey, partner, over here. You couldn't have, like, picked me up, maybe? I feel like you could probably pick me up. I'm a small lonk, you're a big bird. Did you hear that, partner? That's the voice, alright. It's close by. Is that Princess Zelda, though? Might be, but where's it coming from? My legs won't move, my wings won't flap. I'd duck out of here if I could, but I can't. Hi, MCP, how are you? Leave the arms, leave the arms. Something I'll do you harm, I think that says. Seek the storm, seek the storm. Fear it not, you will stay warm. Huh? Oh, when did you get here? Do you need something from me? Yeah, if we could see the picture that he's posting in the Discord, that'd be great if someone could go grab that. Leave the arms. What are you talking about? I wasn't singing anything remotely like that. I've never sung a song with those lyrics. Seek the storm, seek the storm. Is that maybe what you heard? Because that's what I was singing. Also heard for if not, I'll do you harm? Leave your arms or I'll kill you. What kind of nonsensical song is that? Fear it not, you will stay warm. Those are the lyrics I was singing. If you put it all together, it's a song about a cute little fox who's proud of their warm fur coat and they chase storms since they don't get cold. Anyway, I'm not trying to cause trouble or anything, but I don't think it's entirely my fault if people misheard things either. I just like how my voice sounds here. Prettier, more refined. Sounded fine to me, but everyone else is hearing dire threats. Leave the arms. I guess that explains why weapons kept getting thrown in the well every morning. They could be dangerous, so I collected them all over there. I've got no interest in them, so feel free to help yourself.
Oi!
Hey, that you down there, partner? What's going on? Tell me everything. I do wonder if the lyrics were different in Japanese, yeah. The news. Oh, have they actually shown that off? Oh, wait, no, there it is. Oh. Sorry, I'm comparing between mine. That does look weird. I don't see, like, mine already gets incredibly warm unless they have announced that they have done something with this new slim PS5 where it doesn't overheat so much. I wouldn't get that. Or it has some other obvious benefit because I don't know if you guys have heard, but like you're not apparently meant to stand your PS5 up like that if you can avoid it because there's like the cooling paste or whatever that they use in there has been known to like drip down, which is not good. I've heard of people who don't keep their PS5s in properly ventilated areas also having them just like, you know, overheat and die. We're really careful about where we put ours, but if that thing's slimmer and it doesn't have as much space to vent, they had better have done something smart with that one. Mike John, welcome back. How was it, partner? What did you discover? Is Princess Zelda down there?
Eh?
It's just someone singing in a well? She's just practicing. Huh, I see. And her voice echoed off the well walls, making it sound like the princess's voice. Acoustics are strange. That same distortion made the lyrics she was singing sound more like threats to everyone who heard her. So the mystery is solved. Now I know why I had all those goosebumps. I sensed one heck of a story coming my way. Thanks for your help, partner. Alright, there's 10 of them.
Ah.
Newspapers have been doing really well lately, and Tracy has sent us a little bonus as a result. Ooh, 50 rupees. Nice.
Ah.
There we go. So I think I'm missing 2 stories then, that means. Yeah, I'm missing 2. That was an issue of an early few stock of PS5 if you got a later version. Apparently they sorted the issue. That's really good. That's good to hear. I know with ours, if like, it's really bad if you leave it on. And you walk kind of like behind it at any point, it really does make you stop because you can feel the heat coming off of it. It gets crazy warm. I think the worst was when I was playing Final Fantasy 16 for extended periods of time. It was a little scary. That being said, friends, I am due for a stretch break already, if you can believe it. If you guys want to join me, get up, stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. I think when we come back, I'm gonna head into... I'm blanking, bear with me. I'm gonna head into Lookout Landing and we're gonna progress story a little bit. But for the time being, let's go on a stretch break, enjoy the BRB videos, and I'll be back.